You are silly. Nah, you already had time to process what I said. It is what it is.
Say what you got to say.
I am kind of tired, so I don't have like the high energy I usually do.
I need it.
It's gonna be how if I say it. Like, okay, you can go ahead.
What up, though, everybody? Let's get into this topic talking about last names and why my wife is struggling with the last name part ish a little bit.
I'm not struggling at all. This is what it is. It ain't no struggle for me. I just said how I felt about it. It's not a struggle.
Right.
It might be somebody else struggle out there that they struggling internally because they have not expressed it to their spouse, but I'm not struggling.
Okay. Last names. For would you say blended families? Blended families?
Whoever. There ain't even gotta be blended at this point.
Last name in a marriage. Let's go with that topic. Last name in a marriage.
Yeah. It's some people out here, they may not ever say it. They gonna see this video and they gonna agree internally.
Right.
But they may not express it. You know what I mean? Everybody is not vocal the way I am, but I came to you one day because, I felt some type of way about the last name. Like, I don't feel a part of your family. Right. I don't feel accepted. I don't feel loved. So it's just like, just thinking. And you know that it has to be some type of deep hurt or something there to even have a thought about not even wanting to have your last name. I was really serious when I asked you, do I have to have your last name? Like, can I just go by something else? Can they just know me by my first and middle and, name, Eve Sukia?
Right.
And I go by that for the most part because that's who I am. That's my identity. When, who is Eve Williams? Like, what is the Williams? You know what I mean?
Williams is for anybody that don't know, that's my last name. And it's a very common last name at that, like with a Jackson or something.
Right.
Excuse me. So, yeah, that can be an issue for some relationships that they might not feel connected, and it's very common. They don't feel
connected at all. They like, if I did not have to take if it wasn't for you, I would not be a Williams.
Or if you've been married before and your ex got that last name too, right. That can be an issue.
Yeah.
Also, like, so people shouldn't just rush out and get married and then eventually get remarried. That you might have these complications of last name situations.
Right. I don't understand why somebody wouldn't understand. Like, if I'm bringing it to you, you know how your family feel about me. You understand our situation that we have, that we have had before. And I don't understand why people be like, oh, this is not a big deal. It's not a big deal to you because you're not experiencing it. My family love you. They all rooting for us and everything. Your family, on the other hand, feel like I'm the issue for everything that go wrong in life. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, how is that feeling like a part of a family?
Right.
That is crazy.
So exactly, I wonder how many other women out there have.
A lot. I know it. I know it's somebody else out there that we here with it. Me and that person, we right here with it. But I don't really feel that way now. Like, I'm not like, let me hurry up and change my last name. But when I was in that place and had those thoughts, maybe about 3 years ago, I was really upset about that, But I understand that when I had those thoughts and it was very serious to me about my last name, I held on to hurt, bitterness, unforgiveness. I had all of those things on the inside of me that really wanted to not be a part of that part of you. You know what I mean?
Or the issue
I'm not in that place today.
What about the issue too that with the children? Because your children had a certain last name. Then you got remarried and then you had to change your last name because y'all was connected with last name. Right. Then you got remarried. No, y'all not. Right. And then you had that tough conversation with the daughter. Be like, hey, my last name is changing.
Right. And your ex-wife still got your last name. So it's just like, I'm just saying, like, when people keep... Exactly. But I understand her thought process on that. Because I did the same thing. I didn't... Well, we got married as soon as I got divorced. But I'm just saying, I would have also kept... Because my children... You know, I didn't see anything wrong with that. Just for them to still be a part, of that. But yeah.
Right.
So I understand the process, but that's the issue for some people. Like, why your ex-wife still got your last name? Like, what y'all got going on? And it's just not like, for the people that think that way, it could just be because of the children,
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Right. The whole.
Because some people out here too mad. They too mad about that. Like, that should not be an argument or issue. That doesn't have anything to do with your marriage.
Right.
Right.
And I wasn't about to do the whole hyphen stuff. Like, nah, like that wasn't about to happen. But
I mean, what if I just said I wanted to keep my ex-husband's last name? Would that have been an issue for you?
Buttercup, like,
I'm just saying, would it have been an issue?
Yes.
Well, what about, so you don't care about my kids?
Buttercup.
That's what somebody would say, though. Like they go to that extreme. Like, oh, the kids, we should just throw the kids away, shouldn't we? It's like, what?
Like, why? What? Bro, like, are you serious?
But it's somebody out there that would say that.
All right.
No,
like, I'm not doing the hyphen. Nah. But I can understand that the last name might have little issues.
Right.
And to be, just understanding to you and not just be like,
well, since you understand it, can I change my last name? I'm just saying, like, would you be okay if I chose to change my last name?
To what, Buttercup? Like, what?
It would just be Eve Sukia. I don't even have a last name at this point. It'd just be Eve Sukia. Like, I'm just saying, what would you tell somebody that's struggling with this? What would you tell a husband? Right. What would you tell a husband whose wife may bring this to them, have brung this to them, is struggling with the whole, your family don't like me, or we're not in a good space, whatever that situation is, deep hurt, unforgiveness, bitterness, whatever is, whatever the, situation.
You don't got to go by your last name. I mean, we don't have to go by your last name, but.
What you mean you don't got to go by? What? Nutty, come on now. What you mean you don't have to go by? It's in black and white. On the marriage,
so you saying
they
talking about changing it?
They talking about changing it, just like being somebody else. Like, I don't know whose last name. Maybe go back to their maiden last name. If I said I wanted to go back to Hodges,
then it's cool. Then we don't have to. We don't have to have the same last name. I think if it's a big issue and they it's really causing a problem between them, they arguing, talking about it, then go ahead and change their last name.
I mean, does that change the dynamics?
Right,
what does that change in the marriage? Right,
it doesn't. But it is probably like, man, that's messed up. We don't have the same last name.
Is it messed up? Because different cultures, I know, they don't even take the last name of the husband, and that's their norm.
But maybe that person feels some type of way. The husband
that's their norm. That's their culture.
But I'm talking about this husband we talking about. Maybe he feels some type of way.
Okay.
Maybe he heard like, man, I want it to be the same last name. Like, I want you to be Mr. and Mrs. and such.
But why? Like,
I don't know. Maybe that's what he wants.
Okay, but that just sounds like that's what he wants. He's not experiencing what that other person is experiencing with that last name. Like, I'm just saying, that's what he wants. He wants one thing. She wants another thing.
All right.
How do they compromise?
They will have to she got to change the last name. If that's what's gonna save the marriage, change the last name.
You said they on the brink of divorce.
If they about to get divorced over our last name, that's kind of nonsense. That's like, I
agree.
Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all about to leave each other over a last name. Like, we can solve this, can't we? Like, what?
Well, no, it might be that serious to somebody, but you have to address that deep hurt. I think that when you address the deep hurt of what's going on, I think that if the husband is more understanding and saying, not so quick to say, there's nonsense, just shutting it down, because it's something that she's really trying to tell him, how hurt she is, how dissatisfied she is with the situation between his family and her. Right. That's what she's really saying. She's not even, address the issues that's going on with the family. Make her feel like me and you together, not just, you know what I mean? Like, address the issue with, even though you may not be able to address it with the family, you should try and see if you can find a resolution. But if that doesn't happen, I feel like you should always protect your wife.
Amen.
Okay, first of all.
Say what you gotta say. Protect your wife.
You should always protect your wife.
That's all.
and understand that sometimes you have to separate yourself from your family members if they are disrespecting your marriage, your wife, and on any level.
Yeah.
I don't care how close you are to your mother, your father, sister, cousin, brother. At the end of the day, you are joined together to be one with your spouse. If you are not willing to be one with someone and protect them wholeheartedly, then you are not a good fit for marriage. Because the day may come where you have to make that decision where you're just separating yourself. I'm not saying never talk to these people again.
Right.
But working on your marriage, building your wife up so that she could feel confident in knowing that you have her back. Period.
Oh.
Okay, are you going to say something besides...
sounds and stuff?
Right.
Like that? Oh.
The sound effects. You so silly. But right.
All right.
I think that will help a lot because it's some deeper rooted issues there. At least for me, it was deeper rooted issues. I wanted you to understand my hurt. I wanted you to understand, like, dang, you didn't experience any of this with my family. Why is this like this? Why am I getting blamed for everything? You know, why is it always that same situation saying, well, when you came in the picture, he changed. Things changed. Things was messed up. It's like, that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I do.
How is this all my fault?
Right.
You know, nobody wants to just constantly be blamed for something they didn't even do. You know.
Nah.
And who wants to go around that? I'm not, that's not me. I don't care if it's your family, my family. You know how I am. It doesn't matter.
Nothing.
But I just appreciate how you definitely did understand. You did not just like dismiss my feelings or how I felt. I know it probably hurt you for me to say that. I was dead serious. But we went through that pain together, apparently, you know. I expressed it to you. You had to take it upon your shoulders and carry it.
Right.
But after we had that conversation, it wasn't something that just continued to come up. You know what I mean? Was it? I didn't like repeatedly say it, did I? In that time period, do you remember?
No.
Oh, okay. Right. I expressed it. I said how I felt about it. Probably went deep into everything that happened. And then you probably didn't hear about it that much.
No.
Then I got to the point where I was just joking about it. You know what I mean? Just joking like, dang, that's where I was at. You know.
Right. All right. Yeah. But all right, y'all. We're going to have to cut it right here. We appreciate if y'all stayed this long. Hey, if y'all are liking our videos or want to support us, subscribe to this channel, y'all. Come on, support the small channels out here. Just little, baby. I know what it is. It's Allan&Eve.
And marriage is not a game.
Say it again, girl.
I'm not saying it again. Cut this off.
I just want to say it again. That's it. That's all I want to do, y'all.
Marriage is not a game.
Oh! We out.